does a mother mean to you today? As much as you're passionate when somebody swears at your mother, somebody curses your mother, but your mother doesn't want to see you show your passion when somebody attacks her. That is, when you need to defend, then you will defend. What does your mother want to see from you in today's day and age? Why is it we have forgot her maqam? Why is it we do not understand what our mothers mean to us anymore? Why is it we give more preferences to our birds and girlfriends? Why is it we spend time with them and take them to cinemas and restaurants? Why is it that we kiss them and we cannot kiss the hands of our mothers? Why is it that we began to disrespect them? We consider them to be nothing. Yet when you was a child, when you was nothing in this society, when you was not even 6 months old, when you had absolutely nothing to your name, you was lam yakun shay'an madhkura, as Allah said in the Quran, you was absolutely nothing. Nobody knew who you were. You was nobody. Your auntie didn't want to know you. Your grandfather and grandmother didn't want to know you. At times when you were hungry, who was there to feed you? At times when there was no one to clothe you, who was there to clothe you? At times when you fell down, who picked you back up? Yet this very same mother that we have forgot in today's society, the very same mother that you degrade, this is the sad reality of the day and age we live in. That when you hit the age of 16, 17 years old, you think to yourself that, yeah, I've achieved something. I'm something big now. You hit university and you think, I'm bigger than my mother and father. I own my mother and father now. I am the one who is better than my mother and father. When it comes to this issue when it comes to the mas'ala of rishta and choosing your husband and your wife for you, you think you know better than your mother and father. You think your mother and father are nothing now. Because why? Society has given you this arrogance inside you. Society has put such arrogance inside you that you think, I am greater than my mother and father. That's the reality of the day and age we live in. We give far more time to society. We give far more time to our girlfriends and boyfriends. But when it comes to our mothers and fathers, I don't need to do it. Go ask him to do it. Who are you to tell me? These are the answers that we are giving to our mothers and fathers. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran has told you, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, that Allah Almighty has ordered you, Allah Almighty has preordained and destined for you, He has written for you, He has told you, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ, that you should not worship anyone except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You worship Allah Almighty alone. Amazing how in this ayat of the Quran, immediately after the ibadat and the worship of Allah Almighty, Allah Almighty has connected the status of your parents by saying, وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, and be good and dutiful to your mother and father. Respect your mother and father. Amazing how Allah Almighty has, after His remembrance and His worship, immediately He has mentioned not zakat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hasn't mentioned to you about Saum. Allah Almighty hasn't mentioned namaz to you here. Yet namaz is the greatest ibadat. But Allah Almighty in this ayat of the Quran teaches you that after the ibadat of Allah Almighty, when you bow down your head to Him, there is nothing greater than respecting your mother and father. There is nothing greater than being obedient to your mother and father. There is nothing greater than going and kissing your mother's feet. There is nothing going and greater than kissing your father's hands. There is nothing greater than this. You could become the biggest gangster. You could be the Al Capone of society. You could become the Tony Montana of society. You could become the biggest footballer in society. You could have the reputation, the cars, the women. You could have the reputation of being the biggest drug dealer in Sheffield. But let me tell you one thing, my brothers and sisters. You will never ever be greater than your mother and father. You will never ever equate to the dust that touches your mother and father's feet. And I pick a qasam by Allah Almighty and I say that because Allah in the Quran said, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. And Allah has ordained for you that you worship Him alone, but you respect your mother and father. Allah Almighty has done zikr of your mother and father here. He's talking about your mother and father here. Allah Almighty wants you to be dutiful to them, because there is no greater sin after association of partners to Allah Almighty, then disobeying and being disrespectful to your mother and father. There is no greater sin than that.